Good evening, everyone, and welcome. The TNP Take No Prisoner Crits. Oh, I say it every time. Cheers, JD. Oh, I wish I was heading outdoors. It's dark here already, JD. So, what we got tonight? 4 laps. In Neokyo crit course. This is going to be fast. I just watched someone else's race on this yesterday. It's Rob Hardwig on a mountain bike. I think he's probably changed that. And they did 5 laps in about 27 minutes. And that looked rapid. So I think tonight it's going to be even faster. So if anyone can give me any feedback, how does the camera look tonight? Changed a few settings on it. Hey Riz. Oh, I'm going to go. Hey Jamie. Great racing today, mate. Looks tough. Yeah, I changed some of the ISO settings. And I'm hoping it kind of looks a little bit brighter and clearer. I'm obviously in a dark garage. I have got lighting, but I don't want to absolutely break the bank on studio lighting for my garage. But apparently GoPros needed a bit more light. Oh, having breakfast. Wow. It's great. I love the fact that people from over side of the pond are watching. You sit with your feet up and a coffee, eating your breakfast, watching this, mate. I wouldn't say as usual, Jamie. Cheers, JD. Enjoy your ride outdoors. So, for those that don't know what this is then, so it's a weekly crit. There's no leaderboard or anything like that. We're aiming for it to be kind of in between tiny races and a full crit. So, kind of early 20 minutes. So just get out there, smash it, and then get back in. I've seen 86 sign-ups to this. Yeah, I've heard that, Riz, as well. GoPros are really hard to tune. But looking at this, it looks a little bit brighter. What I've also done, which you can't see, is I am recording in recording vertically as well. So someone showed me how to do it. So I'm recording vertically on OBS separately, and that'll be so I can do shorts. Oh, I love how Jonas is in here and he plays it down. Oh, my legs are tired and this, that and the other. When I had a look on Zwift Racing, he's got one of the biggest sprints in TNP. So I'm onto you. Playing it down so no one looks at you. 50 seconds. I think, are we in two? Yeah, we're in 2 different pens. So we'll come 3 different pens. So it looks like we'll come together. I was kind of hoping. Oh, Coach, you'll survive. You're an animal. Oh, so I've managed to set up a second OBS to one side, Riz, with Zwift at the top, and then my vertical camera underneath. So, see how it goes. I know my computer didn't like doing 2 things at once. Oh, if I'm only in the... I'm going to get dropped from the start, yeah, if I'm only there in that pace. 24 in the ear pen. Or A B pen. I think this is the A B pen. I don't know why we've started in different pens. Here, Phil. Let's take it nice and easy for the first lap, shall we? Nice to see some returning people. So I've seen that. Where is he? There's a couple of other riders who have done a couple of the other ones. There's Coach. Here, TJ. Right, watch out for Alan throwing his dinner up. Yeah, this must be the A or B's. As you can see behind the C's, D's and E's. But this isn't flat out yet. So it looks like the C's are gonna latch on, which is great. Oh, they're just there. Okay, that's a lead in done. Lap 1. Here we go. What power up have I got? None. Oh, because you get it later on. Right. I think everyone's together now. Someone said end neutral. So, there's 79 riders in tonight. Great turnout. This is becoming one of my favourite races of the week now, this. It's so quick, I can get back in afterwards and help out with putting the kids to bed. So, there isn't a climb on this. There's this little 3% here, 2-3%. This is the kind of incline that Rob McEwen pulls away from people on. The diesel. So bike choice for tonight. As always, the Canyon. Right, pace is picking up at the front now. Starting to stretch. Gotta make sure you're in that. Yeah, I've got a big output, Riz. I think that split the pack a little bit. Fair play. Looks like another team is in here. Yeah, it's looking like a lot of just A's and B's in this now. Might be a C or two in here. It's not that I'm not a fan of the S-Works. I don't own it. I didn't get it before it went up to 1.8 million. And then in between, as you can see, I'm pretty dropped poor, 760,000. But if an upgrade comes in for like my Ethos or something like that, just eats into it. Oh, cheers, Jamie. Just looking at holding on, to be honest, mate. It's a very technical finish, this one. You got to just make sure that you're on it. Because some people will start the sprint really early because you've got a couple of corners to go around. But yeah, Canyon Air Road, fully maxed up in a DT Swiss disc wheel. Right, there's a D in here. Yes, boy. That's what I like to see. That's what these are about. If he's a true D and he's holding on, awesome. Because he'll probably not be a D afterwards with an FTP bump and so looking at the sprint now, people are starting here because you've got a couple of corners to go. Right, so don't use your power up here because you don't get another one. Like some of these will. Unless you do and it was just that first lap. God knows, but he's sticking with us, he's doing great. Not blistering pace. Not if I'm talking. I'm just going to move up a little bit because last time we went up here, it's where the break kind of happened. And already people are starting to go off the front. The guy in front, Jack Matthews, he's done a couple of these. He's very light, like 50 kilos light. Use this now because it's the only incline. So we got James off the front. He's a powerhouse. Checked his sprint stats, his are up there. Yeah, if you can't race, it's on every week. That's alright, Jizza will be back in next week. Actually, yeah, I think next week's the last one I'm going to be able to do for a couple of weeks. Because I'm visiting family up north over the Halloween, so I won't have my turbo with me. Got to fit a wife, 2 kids and a dog in the car. The plan's to have this. It's just like a regular staple on the calendar. So people go, oh, race on Sunday? Yeah, there's no TNP crit on a Sunday. So it doesn't necessarily have to have loads of TNP riders in it. It's just posted out there by us. And yes, Zwift has its weekend crit series on every few hours. But they're very sparse in numbers. And because this is a all-in-one mass cat start, I think it draws a few more riders. Yeah, you're right, Riz. We might be over the 20-minute mark today. Look at coach going. I had a pork pie an hour ago. I'll have my dinner after this. No one's letting anyone get away today. I think it seems that way, TJ, yeah? Do I get another power up now? No. Halfway, 12 minutes, okay. Oh, coming to stores near you soon. Oh, that's good to know. So that power up just at the other banner went all the way to that banner. Pace has lifted a little bit. Still got a lap to go, Rizzo. Yes, coach. Coach is going to do that. Yes, Mark's here. Mark is. You're a climber. Light rider. I'm not you, Alan. Where are you, anyways? Interesting to know you're going to get a power up. Oh, shame, Alan. Start to stretch out now. Next week, mate. Didn't mean to sail at the front there.
There's coldness there, there's karma. There's heat, there's flames, there's lava. Volcanic, rock coming the way gets manic. I know what I'd rather. When I pick up the mic, it's power. When I pick up the mic, got powers. When I pick up the mic, it's power. When I pick up the mic, got powers. Pick up the mic, got powers. 4:32 in the morning. Yeah, I'm still up, you're boring. Life keeps getting better and better, and I'm not stressed, I'm snoring. It'll get messy, get gory. Simpleness not for me. I don't care about football, care about this, that, care if you're acting 40. Like quick call back, can't ignore me. They don't even know my story. Any little sour patch acting salty, flows on point like gourmet. Need a Michelin star like always, like conference call on 4 ways. Man thinks this life is a role play, so they hear about the family drama. There's coldness there, there's karma. There's heat, there's flames, there's lava. Volcanic, rock coming the way gets manic. I know what got powers. Pick up the mic, got powers. Pick up the mic, got powers. Powers. 4:32 in the morning. Yeah, I'm still up, you're boring. Life keeps getting better and better, and I'm not stressed, I'm snoring. It'll get messy, get gory. Simpleness not for me. I don't care about football, care about this, that, care if you're acting 40. Like quick call back, can't ignore me. They don't even know my story. Any little sour patch acting salty, flows on point like gourmet. Need a Michelin star like always, man thinks this life is a role play, so they hear about the family drama. There's coldness there, there's karma. There's heat, there's flames, there's lava. Volcanic, rock coming the way gets manic. I know what got powers. Powers.
Ah! 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 Oh, guys. Oh. I said that wasn't fast, but 20 minutes, 3.8. Yeah, cheers, Russell. Oh. The thing is, I've got to be happy with that. So, like, James, Jonas, massive sprint on them, massive, and I can't beat that. They went a bit too far out for me. I like to go under 400. I think it kind of hit at 400, so I started to die near the end there. But I had no place to get Molnar in front of me, and I thought I'd secured 6th over 7th. Which, I mean, look, just under 22 minutes. So what's great about these. Cheers, coach. You did great, mate. I seen you went early. Knew you were going to go early. You always do. So about a K. So I was near the front to kind of ready to react. Let's have a look at where the rest of the team kind of slotted in. This coach in 11th. Great. I say Jack's come back a few times for these races, so it's good to see some returning riders. And it's good to see some new riders as well. Honestly, this series is great. Every week. Hey Dusty, Stella. Yeah, this short and sharp. Right, like I say, sometimes tiny races, if you do all 4, it's worth it. If you do 1, your warm up will be longer. Some people's warm up was probably longer than this, but in all honesty, 20 minutes of heart and lungs is just what you need. Nice bit of warm up, half an hour, 20-minute warm up beforehand, nothing too strenuous. And then I think they started quite slow. I think we could have been under the 20-minute marker if we pushed on. But it lets the C's, D's and E's catch up for that first lap. But yeah, great to see loads of TNP riders jumping on. So there's a link in the description below. Bit of a plug out there. Please join the TNP Zwift club. Right, there's no obligation to race or anything. Just if you sign up, you'll get notifications when we post rides and races and stuff like that. And there is a chat function on there if you want to ask some questions. But we're at 404 is in there at the minute. We need 500 for the first step towards getting our TNP team kit in game, as well as 4,000 individual entrants to public events we put on. So this is why we put these events on every week. We want new riders to come along, keep ticking off the boxes, so that we can eventually get club kit. You see a lot of great teams out there with club kit, and I think a lot of them got it before these quite tougher criteria got put in. So it can be a little bit frustrating, but also kind of really limits stay in a small club. If you want to stay a small club, you need to have a minimum of 500 riders to get kit. So, oh, cheers, GB. Yeah, I can somehow talk quite a bit while I'm riding. But, oh, right. But I don't know if you noticed the last half of the race, I kind of zoned in. So this was the 650 to 1,000 category, so the A cat. The categories in this race is a little bit different. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll get them up on Companion now so you can have a look. So they are. So the categories are 0 to 350, and then they're in 100 increments. So 350 to 450, 450 to 550, 550 to 650. And the reason I like that is to get a little bit more competitors in there and kind of balanced racing. And then obviously 650 to 1,000 is your A cat and advances. Hey, Emmanuel. And 0 to 350, some people progress really fast. So having a 0 to 180 category, it's kind of pointless. Hey, Robert. Yeah, well done, mate. I still hope you got me back again today, Robert. Getting 4th place. Well done. I was watching you all the way going, is he going to have a power outage or something today? But no, you got me in the sprint. That was a good sprint, that. If you look, we've got top 7 under a second. So that's a good sprint. Yeah, we discussed the pen splits, Riz, of just kind of like we could have just done 3 pens and done like 350 to 650, but those that are kind of knocking on the door 650, and if you were like 351, it would be so hard to compete. So it's a bit unfair. So those 100 increments might only have 5 or 6 riders in there, but obviously they're racing with all of us. They could end up getting a podium because they've what do you call it? They've managed to keep with riders of a higher score. But this is yeah, I love this series. I think this is on the calendar to stay. But we did come to an agreement in the team. We're going to alternate it. So flat crit one week. Next week's going to be have some hills in it. Not massively hilly, but kind of like the last one was Duchy Estate. So it'll kind of like, it'll hopefully attract different riders every other week, or maybe the same riders turn up and go, no, last week it was flat, it's for me. Next week it's going to be lumpy. But still, the premise is the same. Around about 20 minutes ish, just hard crit racing. Now you see everyone around me has got above 4 watts per kilo, and I can tell you why I'm at 3.8, because I am lazy, right? I stay off the front and I surf wheels and I stay in the draft and I conserve energy. All right, I can ride at that pace. It just kicks my backside a bit, but I prefer, and it is the most efficient way to stay in the draft, right? Unless I go on an attack, which I did think about. Aled told me to put a dig in, and I did think about it, but then actually, do you know what? I saved my legs. Yes, you're right, Riz. Lazy is smart, because hopefully I get to the what do you call it? They get to the finish with a few extra matches under my belt. But I'm just having a look on Companion. Got a nice little bump in racing score as well. So I got a bump in racing score of 7. Oh my god! Right, go and have a look at Ollie's. So have a look at the Team Not Poggy YouTube channel. Right, Ollie's put a video on there about racing score. Right now, someone in that race got the bump of a racing score of 226. So Molnar has gone up to 946 in that race. He got a bump of 226. There is definitely something going on with Racing Score. Robert, have you seen your Racing Score? Welcome to the advanced category, my friend. No more hiding in the 570 to 725. I was wondering when that's going to go up. But yeah, some weird Racing Score bumps there. But that's one of the weirdest I've seen. 226. I'll bet you in the B-Cat race, because we had some B-Cat riders mixing it up with us there. Oh, what did I get? Oh yeah, there was one. Lee. S. Lee. But he didn't, his Racing Score only went up 25. 25 is still a good bump. But he was 3 seconds off this, so he must have been right in the sprint as well. But that is good numbers. Yeah, it could be Riz. Could be his first one in indoor for a while. Yeah, Russell, jump in. Right, this is a great race series. I don't think we've decided what next week's route's going to be. But how many people have I got on? Oh, right, I've got a question for you all. So, first question, does anyone name their bike? So you know how like people name their cars after like a lady's name? Someone a long time ago started naming their bike. So I was like, I'm going to name my bike as well. I had a couple of bikes, so they had different names. I had a lovely white Bianchi, which was my winter bike, which I called the Italian Stallion. I had a black Ribble, which I called Black Beauty. And then my Cannondale, which I've got now, I'm a soldier and it's a Cannondale. I called it the Cannon Fodder. And I asked the team yesterday and everyone mocked me and said, no, we've not named our bikes. It's not a thing, is it? But then actually, they were like, are you going to name your Zwift ride? And I went, I hadn't thought about it actually. Hadn't thought about it at all. But what am I going to name my Zwift ride? It is a bike, but it's a machine, isn't it? It's a machine. People name machines all the time. You treat a machine better when it's got a name. And I can't think of a name for her. So if you can think of a name for my Zwift ride. So my wife's called Claire. Someone messaged me said, call it Claire's Competition. And I said, why? And they went, because you ride that more. And I was like, that's not very PG. Can't stick that in. But I did laugh at it when I seen it. But no, I don't know. I'll have to have a think, right? If you can think of one, drop it in the comments. But I don't know, someone said call it the Anvil. Because I often get nicknamed the Blacksmith with the amount of anvils I get as power-ups. Right. I am the machine, yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that. I'll take that. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to stay here. Yeah. I don't know what kind of machine I am. Maybe a broken washing machine at times. Yeah, cheers, TJ. You got to keep things light-hearted, haven't you? Not serious. This is just good indoor fizz that you can have a laugh at yourself afterwards. Because I definitely pulled some faces. So Jamie, who commented earlier, he said his bike's more like Trigger's broom because his frame's the only original thing. Weirdly, when me and my friend were having the same conversation a couple of months ago, I said I should start calling my bike Trigger's broom. It's the same bike I've had since 2017. My missus thinks it's the same bike. It's had 3 wheel sets, 2 group sets, 3 saddles, 2 handlebars, so many tyres, 3 bottom brackets. So yeah, the frame's the only thing. Chasing pixels. Yeah. I don't know, I like a bit of humour in the name. I think right, I am going to have to jump off, guys. Thanks so much for watching. But looking at the time, my kids go to bed in 10 minutes. So I need to get off this, get in there, start reading a story while I'm all sweaty, do my dad duties. I do like to send them to bed with a nice story every night. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in joining TNP or getting involved in the TNP crits, the links for the TNP Discord and the TNP Zwift group are in the video description. Please join, right? Like-minded group. Got some amazing A+ riders in there. We've got some amazing D-Cat riders in there. Right? Everyone's welcome. More importantly, subscribe. Remember, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. And I think I'm at 691. So my subscribers are catching up with my racing score. So help me out. And keep an eye out for some more races next week. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. So I'll let you know. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good Sunday evening. Bye bye.